So I'm trying to rewatching the first MCU movie directed by Sam Raimi, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, it's an overhyped movie. Yes, it's a trash movie. And yes, it's a decent one. But that doesn't mean it's one of the worst movies in Phase 4. Doctor Strange 2 is great film. The multiverse concept is kind of misused a bit, but the storytelling is really solid overall. Now, I'm gonna go rate myself if this movie is quite bad or good. Okay, so for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I'm giving the action 3.5 stars. The action sequences were creative and visually stunning, and they made good use of the multiverse concept. However, some of the action sequences are a bit too chaotic and over the top, and they can be hard to follow. It doesn't always serve the story. Sometimes the action scenes feel like they're just there to be cool, but they don't really advance the plot in here. Comedy of the movie, I'm giving it 3 stars. There are some funny moments in the movie, but the humor is mostly dark and self-referential. It has a few moments of physical comedy, which are mostly executed. However, the humor in this movie is not as consistent as the action or the visuals, and it maybe go hit and miss, especially it's not really good. Story, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. The story is creative and ambitious and explores some interesting themes about the nature of reality and the power of grief when using the multiverse concept. However, the story is also a bit messy and convoluted, and the Multiverse of Madness kind of misused, and it doesn't always make sense. Overall, the story is entertaining, but it's not the best that the MCU has to offer. Suspense, I'm giving it 4 stars. The movie has a lot of genuinely suspenseful moments. The movie's use of horror elements helps to create a sense of suspense, and there are some genuinely creepy moments because it's Sam Raimi. Some of the camera techniques and there are horror elements in here that is not suitable for younger audiences despite this movie is rated PG-13. And could be the first MCU movie that became a horror film. The suspense is also helped by the film's dark and creepy atmosphere. I can tell you, there are horror elements, demon scenes, and body counts that are dead, especially Defender Strange in the first place. That makes this film almost rated R, the first Marvel movie to be rated R by Disney. Lastly, for pacing, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. The film does not have any long, boring stretches, and it keeps moving at a brisk pace. However, there are a few scenes that feel a bit rushed, and the film could have benefited from the few more moments of character development, or I would say characterization with each characters. For casual fans, I'm giving it B. Cinephiles, I'm giving it B. And critically, I'm giving it B. Overall, I think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a good movie, but it could have been great. If the movie had been a bit tighter and more focused, and if the characters had been developed more, and a better explanation of the multiverse, then I think it would have been a truly great Doctor Strange movie. A better Multiverse of Madness movie. A better Sam Raimi film. However, even as it is, pros and cons aside, I still enjoyed the movie, and I think it's worth a watch. I'm giving it 7.5 over 10. Add this movie to your collection at home.
A fine addition to my collection.